Your country 1039 KGRT, Brett Young, and you did. Absolutely.
Time now for the question of the day.
That's right. Question of the day time, my friends. And our question of the day comes from, I think, a little survey that I saw, a new survey by EasyJet Holidays that reveals 70%, that's a lot, of employees daydream about their vacation destination while at work. Can you imagine that? I mean, a lot of time is spent at work, so if you're going to daydream, might as well daydream about being someplace other than work, right? Absolutely. So, we talked about daydreams last week sometime, and if you've ever been caught daydreaming, how about, have you ever daydreamed about what your dream vacation is? Have you ever really thought about that one right there? Because there's lots of options, especially, after coming off of 2 years of the pandemic and everyone else. Maybe you haven't quite got to your vacation yet. Maybe it's time to start thinking about that dream vacation. Is it like, a beach somewhere? It's nice and warm. Watch out for the humidity, though. Beaches often come with a lot of humidity. I found that one out. Or is it maybe a European vacation, perhaps a Mediterranean vacation, perhaps maybe just going camping out in the middle of nowhere to get away from everybody and everything? I don't know. That seems like a little fantasy of my own right there. But yeah, what is your dream vacation? Because, whenever we're at work, there are sometimes places that we'd rather be than at work. Me, I love being here. In fact, sometimes I think I spend too much time here at work. But what is your dream vacation? That is our question of the day. Go ahead and give me your answers. You can call them in on our Zia Comics hotline, text them in on our Zia Comics text line. Same number for both of those, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. We are live on our social media pages, YouTube, Twitter, and, of course, what's the other one? YouTube, Twitter. Oh, Facebook. I don't know why I keep forgetting Facebook. But, yes, we are live on there. In fact, I think Crystal just chimed in online, and she said Bahamas. That is a worthy dream vacation. Little hammock on the beach. That would be nice. So go ahead and let me know, what is your dream vacation? And, of course, you can call those in, text those in, and you can even go ahead and give those answers on our social media pages. But that is our question of the day. What is your dream vacation? All right, now we are exclusively up on our social media pages right now. So what is your dream vacation? Is it something like Crystal said, Bahamas, out on the beach, maybe a little hammock in between the trees right there, just relaxing? Or is it something like, a cabin out in the middle of nowhere where, there's no news, there's no social media, nothing like that? That is a getaway that I think a lot of people might be interested in. Just got a text message. My dream vacation is going to Australia. Yes, because the bugs aren't big enough here. You need bigger bugs, right? I'm just kidding about the bugs. No, the bugs are big in Australia, but Australia would be fun. I think Australia would be a whole lot of fun. There's a lot of things that you can do in Australia. Maybe a European vacation as well. Go visit all those the great history that we have up in Europe, or maybe, I don't know, maybe something really wild like an African safari or something like that. That would be pretty cool too. But for me, it's one of those things where it kind of varies. I've always said that I want to go out and just hang out on the beach, but I have learned something about going to the beach. It's very humid on the beach, probably something to do with being next to the ocean or the water there, but it's still pretty relaxing. But, the more and more I think about it, that I really do think like getting away in the middle of the woods somewhere would be pretty cool as well. Just got another text message that says, some people think I'm weird, but I daydream about driving my buggy to my friend's house in Deming, strictly off-road. Honestly, that sounds like it would be a whole lot of fun. And then I got a picture of the buggy. Well, it's definitely not street legal, so you'd have to go off-road. But that, that's a cool thing. Even myself, if I said I had all the money in the world and I could take a vacation, I can go anywhere, honestly, I would be calling up my son, probably a couple other good friends, and say, hey, road trip. I would just take everybody on a road trip somewhere, cross country, out over to Disneyland, Mount Rushmore, whatever. I would love me a good road trip. That, I think, would be something of a dream vacation for me. So while we're waiting for a few more answers, just a couple of quick things going on in and around the world. Elon Musk has changed his Twitter name to Mr. Tweet. In fact, he posted something says, change my name to Mr. Tweet. Now Twitter won't let me change it back. Elon, I think you can talk to someone about that. They might be able to help you out. Malibu, California got rocked by an earthquake measuring 4.2 on the Richter scale yesterday morning. Aftershocks were felt for about 22 minutes afterward. That's one way to get up in the morning, I guess. Also saw that bottles of water from Disney's Splash Mountain are selling on eBay for as much as $5,000. Yeah, $5,000. Of course, Disney closed the ride and plans to rename and retool it, but fans bottled the water before the ride closed last weekend. So I don't know. If you're a fan, I guess it might be worth it. Also saw that DiGiorno is giving away free pizza with the big game promotion. If a kicker from either team doinks a goalpost during the big game, then fans will receive one free DiGiorno pizza as long as they register at the DiGiorno Doinks website before the game. So go ahead and register, and if a kicker happens to doink a field goal or something like that, is it specifically a field goal, or is it during an extra point kick or anything else like that? Because that matters. Technically, it matters. So that would be worth it. And I also saw that Coca-Cola apparently is launching their own smartphone. The phone's case resembles a red can of Coke, and the budget-friendly 4G phone has dual rear cameras and is made by Huawei, which will be interesting because I think they're banned in some places. So I don't know about that one. But come on, Coca-Cola. You guys are a big company. You got to go for those 5G ones. Yeah, absolutely. But that's what's going on in and around the world these days. So once again, our question of the day for today, what is your dream vacation? Because it's found that 70% of employees daydream about their vacation destination while at work. So we've had Crystal answer the Bahamas. Somebody else said they'd like to go off-roading on a trip to Demi to their friend's house on their buggy, which would be fun. Australia, a good place to visit. But what is your answer to our question of the day? What is your dream vacation? Get your answers in by leaving your comments on our social media pages right here. Or, of course, you can text in your answers as well, 575-523-KGRT, or call them in as well for our question of